So for this attack, Baron Punri, Kirk Punri of Walden, who's been like an unstoppable juggernaut. I think he's won 2 or 3 in a row. And then I don't think the Aurelians haven't won crap yet. He's going to take his forces. He's already got 1 victory here, but this feels like a stupid attack because then you're like surrounded from every different direction. So we're going to switch it up, and he's just going to go right into Bournemoth, who attacked him on week 1. So week 2, Walden going into Bournemoth. Let's go, baby. Let's get it on.
Alright, here's our map for this battle. A lot of trees going across the center on the rolling, and big old hill back here in the corner. Got a habitation over here. Walking kind of slow so no one gets nauseous. I got a road run right through the middle. Just kind of added that since there was woods going right across the center of the map. I was like, we'd have a bit of room here. Small little hill on this side, and then big freaking hill on that side. Yeah. I'll get that look from that final corner. Timordans will deploy down here. This is similar to when the forces of Bournemouth went into their territory. They have to basically get within 6 inches of 5 of the ambush points, and that's basically a victory right there. That means they've cleared the way, picked up a lot of the places their forces could get massed, that could get jumped, and now they're ready to go in there and start the second phase of the invasion. Okay. Look at the forces, and yeah, we'll start off with the bad guys, not the invaders. Alright, so haven't had much luck attacking, as the Aurelians can account for. So this will really be only the second attack that the Timordans have made. So they're going into Bournemouth, and they're being led by a level 3 leader, leader number 1, and that's your and my hero, Baron Kirk Punri. He's back for more. Somehow he survived. So he's going to have the musician and the standard bearer with him. And the creepy doctor with all the saws and stuff. In case he gets hurt, we can chop off some arms and legs and get him back out there in the battlefield. Oh gosh, does not sound good. Leader number 2 is a level 2 leader, and he's actually survived. He's been the Baron Punri's right-hand man, Sir Jeremiah Connor. He's going to be leading the 3 groups of 8 heavy footmen. Leader number 3 is going to be another level 2 leader, leading the heavy spear. That's Sir Cyrus Kemp. I think he moved up a place because there was the other level 2 knight was basically cut in half in one of the battles. I can't remember which one, but he will be missed. He can't remember what his name was. It's written down somewhere. So yeah, that's what we got here for level 3. Leader number 3. Leader number 4 over the light infantry is Sir Arthur Doyle, level 1 leader. He's got 8 of those guys. Hopefully moving quickly and taking points are going to be crucial. Leader number 5 is level 1 leader, Sir Brian Bowler. And he's got the big group of archers. They're going to be laying down some fire. Leader 6 is going to be a supernumerarian leader. And I just got these guys painted. 8 crossbowmen. I'm painting. I was in the middle of painting some Confederates for sharp practice, and just said, heck, I'm going to bang these guys out as well. So, and There we go. Got them done. Didn't take a lickety split. And then you know him. He's back for more after dominating last time. The Immortals of Shubia have returned in the service of Timorden. And we got Pasha Safi Hamza. He's back. He's got the good book of the night, and he's getting ready to just get ready to start chewing on some people. Let's see if they can do as dominant as last game, where they just basically killed everybody. Oh, the crazy man is a level 3 leader, so he will be bringing it. And he's got one elite group of 6 guys. All right, for the forces of Aurelia, we've got the new Baron. He got, after his predecessor, got a sword stuffed through his face. Baron Jeffrey Goodwin, taking the reins of command for the first time. He's leading the Knights. His trusted number 2, a level 2 leader, is Sir Marcus Nielsen. Got the heavy spear. 2 groups of 8. Leader number 3, that got a little backwards here. He's going to be a level 1. What the heck is his name? I am so sorry. I lost my track of where I had it going here. Sorry. This will be Sir Peter Dubois, leading 8 light infantry. Leading the heavy footmen, 3 groups of 8. Leader number 4 is a level 2 leader. And this is Sir Wilfred Hogan. And then leader number 5 is a level 1 leader leading the archers. And he is Sir Miles Reed. Leader number 6 is going to be a supernumerian leader with the crossbowmen, 8 guys. And then bringing up the final spot is 4 groups of 6, with 1 group being elite, and that's Lord Uther Magnuson. I don't think he's been killed yet, but he wants to redeem himself. He never got off the start line last game, so yeah, he's back for more. All right, force morale roll. The Timordens are +2 because Kurt Punri is just killing everything, and the Aurelians are just straight up. Oh, they might actually work out. So everybody's a little bit apprehensive. First time for the new Baron, and the Timordens are going into a strange land. So 9 and 9 for both. All right, let's see what infamy cards we get. We get the Conspirator, the Constipator, and the Deceiver. Deceiving Constipator, it's not good. That's for the Aurelians, and then we get the Intriguer. This always sounds exciting and mysterious, and the Spy for the Timordens. All right, I'm going to read these cards, refresh on them. I've got the Infamy deck built. Both sides have 6 cards in hand, and there's also 1 extra Signa card in the deck for each side. Just going a little bit bigger because we got getting armies to get a little bit larger. And yeah, we'll get going here in a second. All right, first card of the deck, blue 7. That's Safa, what's his name? Oh gosh, Pasha Safi Hamza. He's gonna wait. He's able to ambush out of units, so definitely waiting. Oh, he's got to wait too. Can't come in with the Big Daddy yet. Blue leader 3. That's Sir Cyrus Kemp and the heavy spear. He is coming in. He has come in on the road. Way the heck down there. All right, baby. To start. Blue leader 4, right? I'm going to work on my Roman numerals. My 6s and 4s will screw me up. Yeah, the light infantry will definitely come in. They've come in skirmish order, 9 inches, and they are already threatening that ambush point. And that was Sir Arthur Doyle leading the light infantry. Red leader 3. Should they bring in their light infantry? Decided not to. And there's the turn. Ooh. Alright. For a little free turn action for the Timordans. Alright, next turn. Red leader 3. That's the light infantry again. They're going to wait. Red leader 4. It's heavy foot. Definitely too early for them. Red leader 7. Well, they could go berserk over here and try to destroy these light infantry, but I think they're going to save their big boys for later. Oh, it's all coming red right now. That's the heavy spear with Sir Marcus Nielsen. He'll wait. And that's the Baron. He is coming in. So the Baron came in, conveniently just took over command of this, attached these guys to him. So now the level 2 leader there is now his subordinate. He's sitting up front, and he brought in his bannerman and his drummer and his heavy knights. So he's got a massive formation. All right, red leader 5. That's Sir Marcus Reed and the archers. They might actually, they're going to come out. So Sir Marcus Reed has brought his 12 archers out of that ambush point there. They're just deployed. They can't shoot this turn because they're not, they're not freaking skirmish, whatever the hell they're called. Crazy troops that can ambush. So they're out. They're in range, but they can't fire this turn. But yeah, they're not. They're nicely up on top of that huge hill. So they're getting ready to. They just stepped out and they're pulling back their drawstrings, waiting to shoot again. They're getting all the guards. Crossbowmen. I'm gonna bring them out too. Heck yeah! There, I got supernumerary leader. 8 crossbowmen have stepped out of the woods and they've got themselves a nice little ambush waiting to happen here. They got the archers up here and the Baron in the middle. There's obviously a bounty on his head. Everybody wants this guy dead. They're like, except for his own team, of course, doesn't want him, but everybody in Bournemouth, they want to slaughter him. He's filled up a lot of coffins with Bournemouth boys. All right, they'll be able to shoot next turn. Okay. Now we're getting some blue cards. All right, the light infantry are working like skirmishers. They're going to make a run for that ambush point. Well, they might not get there. Nicely done. They closed down the first ambush point. So, is that 4 more to go? That's about as far as the Bournemouth forces got when they tried to invade Walden, I think. Those archers might pivot a little bit. These guys come out of the trees. All right, blue 6. That's the crossbows. Brand new unit making their first appearance on the table. Everybody knows the miniature wargaming rule. These guys have to die horribly, but they're out here providing fire support for the Baron. They're going to eye down their counterparts, try to smoke them. All right. Leader 7. Too early for the Immortals. Got to save them for a blast. Sir Cyrus Kemp, is now with the Baron, so he's just hanging out with him. And there's the end of this turn. Should get some shooting this turn. Let's see what happens. Too soon for the Berserkers, even though Uther would love to come in and do some chopping. Right, signet card. All right. You could use that for something cool. It's going to be all red again, too. Heavy spear. Not yet. Not yet. And definitely not the Baron. Baron's not ready to go out there and get killed immediately. Blue 2. He's going to come in. He's the heavy foot. All right, now the Timordans have got a substantial force on the field. Let's got to get them moving. Right now they're sitting in, waiting to get showered on with crossbow bolts and longbow arrows. Time to move forward. Leader 3, that's Sir Cyrus Kemp. So he's in support of the Baron. Blue Signicar, we can use that hopefully. Blue Leader 4 is Light Infantry. They're going to move again. They're going to move towards the Longbowman with 3d6. Alright, 11 inches. Not quite in spear range, but they are letting them know they're here. They'll lose a die, whatever it is, a freaking point per die going up that elevation. That's a big hill. Alright, Blue Leader 5. Oh, that's the archers. Yeah, they're definitely coming in. Archers came in skirmish order in front of the other formations. They're looking to do some screening and some shooting. Blue Leader 6 that's the crossbowman. Alright, let's get our first bit of shooting finally. They are going to unload on their counterparts, reducing armor by 1. Those guys stepped out of the woods, so no cover there. 8 shots, looking for 5s and 6s. Oh, wow. That was great for our first time. Just got painted unit. And these guys have no armor after being reduced from light down to medium with the crossbows. There could be some shock in there. Wow, 2 shock, 2 kills. Could drill the crossbow bolts and nail them to the tree trunk. Nice shooting. First time out. Alright, next card. Blue 4, who's that? Oh, that's the Heavy Foot. I still think it's too early. They haven't even moved off the freaking spawn point yet. I gotta get them somewhere in the middle. Blue 7, not gonna bring the Immortals in yet. Red 5. Oh yeah, they're going. And they're gonna spend their Signet card and darken the skies. They're gonna unload on the Baron. They're going to raise their shields. They're going to spend a Signet card. They're going to spend 1 from their hand. I want to keep that 1 out there in case this Tempest Fugit comes up before we can move. 12 shots. These arrows are serious. 5 and 6s. 3 hits. First one is on the Foot Knights. They'll be heavy armor. The Knights take 1 shock. The next arrow will land on the middle group of a heavy spear, who are now up to heavy armor. Does nada. And the last one's on the last group. Nada. Alright, so they weathered the storm good. Oh, and there it is. Big Daddy. Alright, so, yeah. He's going to spend his first command to get the guys to move forward. His second command to remove that 1 shock, and his third command will be to step out. Let's get some triple 1s! Huh? No. Wow, that's great for me. On top of that decent dice roll, they got an extra 3 inches road bonus. It's kind of a thing that I do. So, yeah, got the sun coming through the clouds. It's even in the basement. All right, so they are closing in. Man, it might be time to... Now it's getting time. All right. Next card. Red Leader 3. Light Infantry. Yeah, they're coming in. All right, they came out of that ambush point. They're going to spend a Signet card, and they're going to throw their spears at these guys. Oh, sorry about your luck. They got the high ground. If only Anakin would have listened to Obi-Wan. The Timordans are in a skirmish order, so they can't put any shields up or anything like that. So they're going to take these 8 spears and like it. Two hits on light armor.
nice rolling.
They shake him up a little bit and give him 1 point of shock. Alright, red 6. Getting colorblind up here. Crossbowmen. They're going to have to shoot back and try to redeem themselves. They're going to fire crossbow bolts across at the... they can't see the front group of heavy knights, but they can see the 2 back spearmen. Heavy spear are going to spend a Signa card and raise shields. Try to just even out against the crossbow assault.
6 shots.
They must be shook up. They totally bricked it. La Brickashaw! Getting low on... Oh, it's the last card. Oh, look at that! Little tabletop CP, last card action. Only card here is the Signa card. So, I mean, this Signa card, so they're going to spend it and move the heavy foot. So, Sir Jeremiah Connor is going to move.
Can't use any drill after the Tempest Fugit, so
he's just going to go 9 inches of fun. Alright, next card. Oh, red 3. Oh, wrong side. Way over there. That's the light infantry. Oh, I think they're going to have to attack. They are in formation. They're going to charge. They are in skirmish formation. They're going to evade.
I was doing both at the same time. They're both going to get 2d6. Oh, they're going to get away. Barely.
So they chased them back a little bit. Nothing too bad. Still hanging out back here in the trees. Next up. Oh, Big Daddy. Yeah, it might be time. The Baron comes in. He brings Sir Marcus Nielsen with him. So now he's in wedge formation with a group of with a group of foot knights and 2 groups of heavy spear. And there they are, hanging out in the trees. Not too far away. Okay. Blue Leader 4. That's the light infantry. What do they want to do? They're going to move in skirmish order and try to go around with a step out. Depends how good the dice rolling is, which is not good at all. Plus they lost an inch of movement with the shock, so they're not quite in the flank, but they're right there. Just don't feel like spending more cards. They probably could throw spears, but they're going to keep them. Well, Blue Leader 4. Sir Wilford Hogan brings his guys in a reverse wedge on top of the hill. Old Baron Punri's getting surrounded almost. Well, he's definitely got his front half in trouble. Alright, see what he does. Red Leader 2. Oh, I gotta put an arrow. He's attached to the Baron now. Red Signa, Blue Signa. Red Signa. I was psychic, man. I got it early. Leader 7. Could it be time? Yeah, I think it's time. Let's see how far the surprise goes. They use a Signa card to step out. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! The Immortals of Shubia! They're freaking slaughtered. There's the dice. The Immortals of Shubia generate some insane dice with the with the aggressive and ferocious attacks. At least some of those are going to go away in the first round. It's going to be, if it goes to a second round, it's going to be more even. Those 4 are the 4 defensive dice from the martial training for the knights. Okay, let's do this. It's going to be a slaughter. Alright, we'll do the Aurelians first. I have no idea. We're going to add this all up. I feel like that could have gone better for the Aurelians. 2 kills, 4 shock, and they block 2 shock. Alright, let's see if the Pasha can bring it or not. Oh, he might have, he might not have. I feel like the Immortals choke too. 6 kills though, and 2 shock. So the 2 shock are going to go away right away.
The Immortals have medium armor. I don't think that's good. And the Aurelians have got heavy armor. See, oh, I think they did really good.
So right now each group has taken 1 shock on the Aurelian side, and they have 3 knights dead. But on a 1 or a 2, one of these guys is going to come back on the table, and the Baron's going to get stabbed.
All right. It's not the Baron.
So for the Immortals, 2 of their groups are going to take 2 shock, and the other 2 are going to take 1 each.
On a roll of 1, Hamza's hit, otherwise 2 of the Immortals die. Nope, 2 of the Immortals die.
Oh, the fighting in the woods continues. Mortals win the first round, even though they got more shock. They're going to lose their ferocious charge. They lose a lot of dice this time. So it's going to be a much more even fight.
Much more even this time. Here come the Aurelians. I got a good feeling the Baron thinks he can pull it out.
He might have done all right. And I almost screwed up, but I caught it just in time. They had 6 fervor coming out of the gate, so 2 groups have 4 fervor and 2 groups have 5. No shock at all on those bad boys. So once again, pretty decent roll by the Aurelians. Let's see what the... will they choke or will they pound him into the ground? Well, the Immortals did a little better. They got 6 kills and 4 shock, but they'll lose 1 kill because of defense dice. So ends up being pretty close to even. Let's see what we do from see if the heavy armor pays off for the Knights.
Medium armor, Immortals trying to save. Lots of 1s and 2. I got some 5s though. I end up losing 3 guys. Let's see if it's a leader, 1 or 2. Oh, it's not. Heavy armor save for the Aurelians. Not bad at all.
Alright, they're going to stay, well, I guess on a 1 or 2. The
Baron's hurt. Just a 1, sorry. Not the Baron.
So, the Knights are going to win this one, and then the shock is going to go all over the place. So the lead group on the Immortals is cut down to 1 guy. So they're going to have to filter in, use that push to the front, whatever they call it, that skill where they shove guys up into the front and reinforce it. Shock-wise, front group's got 2 fervor left. The side group over here's got 3, they've got 4, and they've got 3. Let's do some casualties here. So the Foot Knights are a lot more valuable than the Immortals of Shubia number-wise. They're down to 3 Knights. They're under 50%. All their groups have 3 now. And yeah, and the Immortals can, next time they get to go, they're just going to circle in all their boys. And they're still locked in hand-to-hand, so if anything gets activated, they're getting it. Red 4. That's the heavy foot. Did I move the wrong unit before? I did. I got my Roman numerals wrong. So red 6 I'm going to move this time. Crossbowmen are going to blast across at those 2 last groups of knights. And they spend a signa to raise their shields.
6 crossbowmen. God, these guys can't shoot. 1 hit. Medium armor after all the modifiers.
Wouldn't matter if they're wearing Kevlar. Arrow goes right through his chest. That guy's gone. A lot of blue cards left. Blue Signa. Another blue Signa. Red 5. Who's that? That's the archers. All right. Archer's going to blast away on this entire group. Save a Signa, they'll darken the skies, they'll spend a Signa and raise shields. So, break even.
12 arrows coming on in. Oh, nice shooting.
2 on the Foot Knights in heavy armor.
Nothing.
2 on the first row of spear and medium armor.
Nothing. One on the last row spear. Nothing. That's terrible.
It's like the best shield wall ever. I mean, deflecting all that crap. How can you miss from that range? Sad.
I guess they did hit them, but they got their shields up and blocked everything, so. Aurelians have definitely had the advantage this turn. Blue leader too, might only be blue left in the deck. He's going to move forward and step out. Wow.
So his aggressive move towards this waypoint, or this ambush point, ends up turning into an charge. He slams into the knights and stuff, reactivating the combat. I don't even have enough dice for this one, because the immortals will kick off too. It's going to be horrible.
So we'll do the heavy foot against this one group of spear first, then we'll reactivate the immortals and the one support. That's the heavy foot on the left. They have the what's him? Sir, who the hell's with the lightman? Sir Marcus Nielsen's leading this for the Aurelians against Sir Jeremiah Connor for the Timordans. Here's the Aurelians giving it all they got, which isn't much. They were able to generate 2 points of shock. Oh no, it could be a home run. It wasn't as good as I thought. 4 kills, or 4 kill rolls and 3 shock. Let's see if they can make medium armor saves. Oh, that's not bad. On a roll of 1, Marcus Nielsen gets wounded. Nope. I still got to take casualties out of the heavy foot, but those knights, the heavy spear weren't supported, so they had to take all of the shock. They go down to 6 guys, 7 with the leader, and 8 shock, so they will fall back a ways. So Marcus Nielsen's pushed back 8 inches with his 6 remaining heavy spear. These guys will get to follow up, but we got to do this attack first. And these are going to be like 2 half-strength elite units hitting each other first. They didn't have time to do any of their drill. This is real close. Slight advantage to the Immortals of Shubia. The Aurelians don't have enough knights to even generate a defense dice. Oh gosh. Looks like they're going to shock it out. 1 kill and 4 shocks for the Aurelians. From the Immortals. I think they choked. Oh, they hugely choked. Get 2 shit. They got 2 shock. 1 medium armor save. I don't think they made it. For the second round of combat, they won the first round, the Aurelians. The Immortals move up a fresh group of non-elite who have, I think, 3 fervor. And you've got 4 points of shock on both of the Aurelian groups. And the only reason they're sticking around is because they've got 4 with the Baron. Woo! I forgot the Knights would get 1 defense dice, but I forgot to take off their points for shock last turn. So, yeah, got a little bit smaller. And that's where we're at with the other guys, with the Immortals. What I've heard, I guess Lion Rampant has that where the guys are getting tired, but you can see these dice pools are getting smaller and smaller each time. It's like, wow. Here's the second round of combat. Aurelians first. I guess that's kind of similar. 2 kills, 2 shock, and a block of shock. Here come the Immortals of Shubia. Do they choke again? They'll tie it up, but they'll lose a shock with the defense dice. So now it comes down to armor saves like usual, where the Aurelians have been exceeding. Immortals, 2 medium armor saves. Is it the Pasha? It's not. 2 more Immortals die, and they pick up 4 more shock. 2 armor saves for the Heavy Knights. Ooh, they save it again. Down to 1. So holy crap, what a mess. So when the first group of spear withdrew, they went through the crossbowmen, so that involuntary penetration, so they went up 2 shock to 4. The knights went over their shock. They got 5 shock with 3 guys, so they fell back 2 inches, so they went through them, so those guys are up to 7 shock. These guys are going to immediately move forward and engage them, and with 7 shock, which with no leader. And I've got 2 bad things basically happening that I've got to roll for: an elite group pushback in combat and a warrior group pushback in combat. Elite group pushback. So that's a -2 down to 7. And then a warrior group pushback. And that is no effect on 2, so that's good. Alright, so now we get the follow-up combat because of it's kind of working that simultaneous thing. So the nightmare continues. The Aurelians are on the right. They really need the barbarian card to come out, the berserker card to come out, so they can just totally jack up this area. Let's roll all 6s for the Aurelians. Not bad. Wow, what a roll. That could be enough. Or it might not be, because they might have hit a home run. Even if the Aurelians make all these armor saves, all that shock is going to be problematic. 4 medium armor saves for the Aurelians. Good rolling. Wow. Medium armor saves for the Primordials. Oh, wow. Alright, so here's the problem. The Aurelians will take 1 dead, and then, oh my god, I can't even, 6 shock. These guys go up to 13 shock. They're blown back 6 inches. That'll be a bad thing. They interpenetrate those guys, taking them to 7, and they're going to basically rout. So it's at 2d6 plus 6 away from the enemy. "13 inches. So they fall back to the back of the woods. That leader's, the Baron's going to abandon that group. They're a bad thing. I think they're a bad thing for that too. Oh gosh. Elite group breaks. Well, that could be good. Goes down to 6. Now we got a warrior group push back in combat. That can't be good. Force morale of the Aurelians is down to 5. Oh. After all that catastrophe, it's time for the next card. Holy smokes, that was rough. Blue 5. Archers are going to blast away on the light infantry. Their light infantry's in a formation, so they're going to raise their shields, go up to medium armor. 12 arrows coming screaming in. Wow. Looked better at first. 4 medium armor set. I think they might do... Oh, I can't remember if it's low or high on this one. Just 1 shock. Raising those shields really helped them. Blue leader 3. He's assisting the Baron with no shock, so he's can't do nothing. Can't do anything! Sorry, buddy! Wow, what a turn. No Signet cards left. Barely any morale left. Oh, oh, oh. So the Immortals of Shubia were not as dominant this time, so that's good. They were fighting against Knights though. But holy cow, they got in there and rocked it. Plus they rolled like crap for like the last 3 turns. But they got in and damaged the Knights up enough for these guys to come in and just pick them off. It was just a war of attrition in there. Chewing on legs and chewing through armor with can openers, something crazy. These guys just got blown to pieces over here. All that's left really defending this ambush point are a group of crossbowmen that are going to get sliced up. They need to go into skirmish mode and get the hell out of there. Wow. Alright, great turn. The Baron hasn't done anything yet. He's chilling. Alright, next morning, next turn. Ooh, that's the Immortals. You might have to pump it up, Chris. Alright, they're going to spend in a freaking Signet card and pump up the fervor. Pump up the volume. Here we go, baby. No ones. Alright. All three groups have 3 fervor now. Blue Signa, red Signa. Oh, that's big, but he's got to do something. Now, he could have abandoned these 2 knights, but they would have retreated off the table, and that would have been another hit to force morale. So he uses his 3 commands plus 3 Signa cards and takes them down to 1 shock. Sticking with his boys, man. They're gonna appreciate that later on. That's loyalty. 2 blue Signas now. Blue leader 5. He's going to use 1 command to move them forward in skirmish order, and the 2nd command and then use a Signa card to have them fire. And he's going to fire on the heavy footman. Man, I'm flying. I'm moving. They move to the opposite side of the street so they won't get in the way of the heavy footman or whoever else wants to come across here, and they're going to unload 12 arrows into these guys. He really needs to spend enough Signa cards on frickin' morale saves. They didn't even bother raising their shields. Oh, a couple hits. Good shooting. 50% hits, medium armor. All 3 groups get 1 shock. Getting pummeled a little bit here across the street. Alright. Blue 4 is... oh, who's that? Light infantry. Alright. They're going to continue their flank run around around their other light infantry. Not as good as usual. That might get them there. They end up moving 9 inches. They've moved to the side of the hill. They're getting close to this spawn point, and they are in the rear of the footmen, so they're going to have to start paying attention here in a minute. Ooh, it's a heavy footman. Okay. Let's check. Let me think here, baby. I'm going to go in and try to attack the crossbowmen. They're still in formation. They should have stayed in skirmish. That's my bust. So they're going to have to take it like a champ. Let's see how far they run. A 3 or less is not going to be good. Well, they make it. Oh, God. They hit the crossbowmen hard. Guys are level 2 leaders. We pulled 1 shock off the front group on the way in. Not good. All right. We got the Aurelians on the right. Get out of there, man. Let's see if the crossbowmen can make the epic roll. Throughout this whole game, the Aurelians have been rolling a lot better than the Time Wardens, so that's the only thing keeping them in the game right now. And they convert 50% of their stuff again, so not bad. See, they could have choked. If they would have converted 50% of that stuff, it would have of their rolls, it would have been a lot different. Let's do some armor saves. Time Warden's 1 medium armor save. Oh. The Aurelians need 6s for their light armor saves. Nada. So Timordans are going to suffer 3 shock. The Aurelians are going to suffer, oh my gosh, 9 shock and 3 dead. This is going to be brutal. Sir Jeremiah Connor advances 2 inches after that slaughter. Gets in range to capture the 2nd ambush point, so they are 3 away from securing a victory. Oh, another one for the Baron. Crossbowmen are back here with 13 shock. 3 guys. They got obliterated. Was a light infantry group or skirmish group broken? Inferior warriors. Let's see what that does. That's a -1, so they're gonna start losing. They're gonna lose 1 card. Force morale of 4 versus a force morale of 9. Oh, that's Big Daddy. That's not good. I tried to put him the wrong way there. It's going to take a hellacious move, but he's going to move forward towards these guys. He's going to play a Signet step out. Not going to get there. The Baron, show my, he's the Baron. You can only get to the bottom of the hill. Should definitely be an advantage for the other guys charging him. But then he changed formation, snapped in the archers, and used some Signet cards to go close order with the spearmen up front, making a wall of spears that will negate any charge bonuses. Oh, baby. That's why you're the boss, baby. It's a freaking formation right there. They're ready to take a charge. Red 5. That's the archers. He's going to do one command to move them into skirmish order and a second command to unload onto these guys. The Baron's burned all of his Signet cards, so he can't go shields up. He's got to take this like a boss. 12 arrows coming in hot. Could be the worst shooting in history. Hit on one group of spear. Could be something good. And then the other hit on the other spear. Check that out. That front right group takes one shock. This formation has 3 knights in it, so there's going to be some shock pulling on this disaster. Red 3. It's got to be something good. That's the light infantry. They're going to do one command to move into skirmish, and and then one command to move. See if they can catch the other skirmish group. They could have evaded, but we're going to have skirmish on skirmish, hand to hand. Not even sure if that's legit, but since they are both mixed formation, or flexible drill, excuse me. Neither one of them is in the drilled formation, so we just got that action. 6 dice for the unit and 1 for the commander. Let's have some fun and roll them all at once. Let's see who wins. Aurelians totally whiffed. Time Wardens get 2 kills and 1 shock. 2 light armor saves by the Aurelians. Oh, they might have saved 1. Alright, even a small combat's fine. Since they saved one of them, they'll go to a second round of combat where the Time Wardens will get an extra dice for winning the first round. Plus the Aurelians will lose a dice for the shock. Second round of fun. Oh boy. Oh gosh, they couldn't hit anything. Again, 2 rounds in a row with nothing. But they no kills, no saving throws, just 4 more shock, which is going to be brutal. So the fight, they'll stay locked in combat. This will be done for this turn. I don't think either both of them have gone. The Aurelians have 7 shock with 7 guys. Time Wardens have 9 guys with 1 shock. So yeah, next round could be ugly. Ooh. Oh yes, I think that's what I wanted. Alright, Uther's going to start pumping his guys up like you wouldn't believe. He'll get a +1 to his coming in roll. See how much fervor these guys can get. Alright, I think that's like 4 each. Baron Goodwin's going to show he's not a moron, so he's going to use his Conspirator card, or Conspirator, excuse me, the Constipator, and move an ambush point 6 inches closer to the enemy. Oh, the Berserkers of Odenheim. 4 fervor hot coming in to Uther's in the middle, just getting crazy. They're going to get take some hits. Oh, you got the Berserkers of Odenheim on the right. They're bringing it. They're reducing armor by 2. I think they get like some kind of bloodlust thing. When they do damage, they gain more fervor. God. They get 3 kill rolls and 5 shock. Alright, Time Warden's trying to keep this party going. We'll see. They get 3 kills and 2 shock. Alright, so whenever these guys attack with their huge weapons, they reduce armor by 2. If they knock you down to no armor, which they'll knock medium armor down to no armor, They'll double shock, and they'll gain 1 point of fervor for every double shock they do. So there's no armor save because they're at no armor. Oh gosh, what a slaughter. Oh, so they're going to take three dead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 16 shock and 3 dead. Three heavy armor saves for the Berserkers of Odenheim. They'll get 1 dead, and they'll scatter 3 points of shock, taking off some fervor. Right, they're only going to gain fervor in the front group equal to the kills. Otherwise, it'd be too insane. Now I think about that. So their front group's up to 6. They advanced forward, and they made contact with the Immortals of Shubia, whose basically armor is going to be non-happening. These guys get blown back, and these guys are going to go back even farther because they have 6 guys with 7. So they're going to fall back even farther, and you're going to get 2 bad things. What a mess. All right, let me roll some bad things. All right, warrior group. Oh, actually, I got to see if the leader's injured too on a 1 or a 2. It's the knight. It's not him. Okay, good. Bad thing for warrior group beat up. It's -1. Then warrior group broken. It's another -1. There we go. Oh, these guys hate each other. Here we go, Berserkers versus the Immortals. Nobody's charging really, so it's, well, yeah. This could be it's been horrible. Berserkers are on the right. They still have their elite group left, so they get that couple extra dice. Plus they have another group for supports. Oh, this is the fight I was looking forward to. Come on, baby, here come the Berserkers. Oh, did they whiff? Holy crap, they left the door wide open. 1 kill, which is going to be automatic, and 1 shock. So there's nothing the Immortals can do about that. One of their guys is going to get cut right in half. Ooh, swing it back, the Immortals. Might have been good. They definitely did better than them. We'll get 2 heavy armor saves, which is going to be a big advantage for the Berserkers. Which they might have screwed up. Let's see if Uther is killed. Nope, he dodges a bullet. So for casualty keeping for the Immortals, they'll have they'll go down to 1 fervor on their front group, 2 on their back 2 groups. A guy gets cut in half. These guys are like washing themselves with his blood, getting fired up. Like, they'll gain back 1 basically for that kill. So no matter how much casualties they take, let's see if they end up with 6. Berserkers lose the combat because they have 2 casualties. They lost 2 of their elite guys. They're down to 4. They lost 2 fervor, but they gained 1 back by cutting one of the Immortals in half. So they're still at 5. Then you've got like 3, 3, and 2 around the outside on their other groups. And yeah, the combat is over. Wow. What a freaking fight. I can't believe the Immortals held up. So bad thing for an elite group pushback in combat. They go down to 3. They're going to lose another Signa card. We've got a blue Signa card. Blue 6. That's the crossbowman. They're going to move forward, and they're going to spend a Signa for an extra action to fire. They're in skirmish order. Nice. Move forward in skirmish mode and unload 8 crossbow bolts into the Berserkers. Got a couple hits. 3 medium armor bolts. Oh, nice. They kill one of the elite Berserkers and reduce these guys' fervor to 1. And time flies. No Signa cards unspent. Everybody threw it all in on that battle. That turn, excuse me. All done. Wow. Another great round. All right, off the church, come back and we'll finish it up some more. So I'm not going to change what happened already, but I've already altered the rule for these guys. They're only going to double shock on kills they get on people when they reduce the armor to no armor. And the number of kills they get will be the number of the shock that the front unit gains, no more than 6. So, even though these guys got 8,000 shock. So, but we'll leave it alone. Blue Cigna. Blue Cigna. I don't know what happened to him the last turn. I'll be screwed. I'm really going to be. I'm going to have to look back on the video here in a minute. Yeah. I really did. I swear I shuffled like a boss. I was out here shoveling like forever. After further review, it was the crossbowmen shooting. Was the last event. Alright. I hope it's 2 dice. I just rolled the 6. Oh, the crossbowmen get to shoot again, and they darken the skies. Wow. And nobody has any Cigna cards to raise shields on that bad boy. Alright, 8 crossbow bolts against the berserkers. 2 hits, taking them down to light armor. First group, I think that's good. Second group, alright. So that group goes down to 4 fervor, and those guys go down to 0. Crossbows, wearing them out. And they still got 4 cards. Leader 3. Do something silly here. He's an assistant in a group with no shock. Ooh, red leader 5. I think it's archers, right? Yep, they can shoot. And they're going to play their deceiver card, so they're going to double shoot. Blast down these guys. Now these guys do have, there's 4 Signet cards in play. So they can use 1 Signet card to raise their shields, and then they'll be ready for anything else. 12 shots. Nice. First 2 are going to be on heavy armor. Oh, that's going to be 2 kills. Nice shooting. They're rolling 6s like a boss. Next one's on heavy armor. What is going on? That'll be a shock on the knights. And then the last one on heavy armor. No, medium armor. Will be a shock too. Wow, that's some great shooting. With that infamy card, they shoot again. These guys are rolling 6s like they're champions. 2 on the first heavy spear group, heavy armor. That's nothing. Next heavy spear group. That's nothing. The knights, that's heavy armor. Nothing. And then the archers are medium armor. That's a kill. Uh-oh. They're going to move forward and do 1 card to step out. Actually, use 1 command. He's level 3 leader. They remove the 1, so they go 7 inches. That'll get in contact. So they'll change formation with 1. Put the knights up front. They'll fire a group of arrows on the way in. And then they'll do an aggressive attack. Wow. And he still have 1 more command after that, so he'll pump it up even more. Oh, gosh. And they are attacking uphill. They're still in close order. They lost 1 inch for the shot. They're going to fire a volley of 11 arrows on the way in. And then it's going to get brutal. First up, 11 arrows go in as they go in. Ooh. Frickin' 8 hits. Chance. Medium armor says, I think at least 2 of them are going to die. Alright, so in the arrow volley that went in before they hit them, each of the front groups lost 1 heavy footman, and then the engaging group got 1 shot. So they're up to 2 now. So that's where we are at the beginning of this. These guys have to, on the left, they've got to break off like a quarter of their stuff for defense dice.
And the Baron went in all 6 dice. So with that many defense dice, he's hoping they can block everything. All right, let's do some rolling. Instead of taking off dice for the Time Ordinance for the higher elevation, I just added 2d6 per group instead of subtracting it. Makes it look more fun. Always more dice. Here's the Aurelians. Absolute monster roll for William Hogan. Sir William Hogan, excuse me. Oh, beautiful. All right, we'll do defense dice next for the Time Wardens. Here they come. Oh. So they're going to block 4 kills and 5 shock immediately. So we'll go from that later. Now we'll see what they can do kill-wise. Here we go. Oh, no. This combat might make the Immortals of Shubi and the Berserkers of Odenheim look like wusses. Massive, massive dice rolling. Huge hits. Oh, savage. 2 heavy armor saves for the Knights. I might save 1. They're going to have 1 kill and 4 shock. Here comes all the medium armor saves. Not bad. Still, they're going to have 5 dead and 11 shock to distribute. Oh. Now this could be the leader for the Knights. He went in 3, so it could be... Yeah, 50% chance it's the Baron. Oh, it's not. Lucky bugger. And these guys have to roll a 6 to keep their knight from getting hit. He is thrashed. Let's see what Wilfred Hogan takes a... I can't remember if that's good or bad. Oh, Sir Wilfred Hogan is slain. He was... What a promising career. It's a bit of a nightmare for the Aurelians. They withdraw 5 inches, they withdraw 4 inches. These guys withdrew 6, but then they do an extra run because they've got 6 shock with 3 guys. So we're going to have warrior group defeated in combat, warrior group broken, and then level 2 leader killed. So let's see if the force morale can survive that. These guys lost their 1 knight, and they've all got 2 force morale all the way around. If the other guys survive combat, these guys are going to advance their 2 inches up onto the heights. Level 2 leader killed. Takes them down to 2. Warrior group breaks in combat. That might be alright. Takes them back to 1. Oh! Alright, warrior group pushed back in combat. If this is not a 1 to 2, it's all over. Ah! Force morale collapsed. Kirk Punri, the Baron. Where's he at? There he is. He's the boss. He's like 3-0 or 4-0. He's completes the first mission into Bournemoth. We got a state funeral's got to happen. They got to take their knight was killed. They're gonna fall away. These guys will return their body and bring it to him after they scrape his sword out of his head. Oh, victory! Sweet game. Good job, guys. Yeah, that was fun. I never really until I get more like light cavalry units and some more light infantry, which I'm planning on putting together at some point. I think these games are just going to turn into a brawl fest. The light infantry moved around at first, had some crossbow and archers kind of ducking and weaving, but then it just turned into basically a seesaw slaughter fest. The mortals, their new rules played good. They weren't too invincible, and then that tweak I'm going to make that I was going to make. Never really got a chance to use it for the berserkers will make them a bit less devastating as well. But great fight.
that'll complete week 2. We'll go on to week 3 next, and we'll see what the guys have in store. All right, we'll see you later. You guys have a great night, and yeah, we'll see you. Have a good week.